Welcome back, guys, to another Tesla video. Let's talk about the Tesla Semi. We got a lot of big news coming in, especially even Elon Musk hinting some sort of a brand new Tesla model, specifically in Europe, and it could be a small hatchback. And it's fully electric, of course, because it's made by Tesla. And the stock recently is absolutely soaring up. Just feels like everyone is trying to get into the Tesla hype. The company is worth like $500 billion. Musk is now the second richest person in the world. He's honestly catching up with Jeff Bezos and surpassed Bill Gates easily. Now, we have a lot of things about Tesla, especially how the company virtually has a lot of news, and it almost feels like they're now the gold standard. I remember a few years ago, everyone seemed to laugh at Tesla. Now, everyone is making electric vehicles, and everyone is trying to compare their electric vehicles to Tesla. Really funny how Tesla went from a really small company that no one really looked to the gold standard of future EVs. Let's talk about the Tesla Semi, because this is by far one of the biggest businesses out there. Once again, Daimler, which is very famous for Mercedes-Benz, they're making their own electric semi. But their electric semi isn't as good as Tesla's electric semi. And Elon Musk made some new comments about the Tesla Semi program, especially the upcoming electric semi truck, and that would be produced in the Austin Gigafactory with the Cybertruck. Musk said the vehicle will eventually have up to 1,000 kilomiles 1,000 kilometers of range, which is roughly 621 miles, which is pretty good. I mean, 621 miles of range is absolutely absurd. One of the biggest things about semi-trucks that a lot of people seem to have a major stigma against is they don't have enough range. When you have a really tight logistics schedule, you can't be stopping 5 to 7 times throughout your trip to spend 30 minutes of charging. Sometimes that will absolutely delay the whole entire logistics system. Remember, semi-trucks are one of the most important aspects in the logistics process. And one of the biggest things about this is range. You have some semi-trucks coming out with a range of 200, 250 miles. That's not enough. You're going to be traveling like 500, 1,000 miles from like Miami to New York City or vice versa. You're going to be needing something that's super long range. And I feel like with the Tesla Semi, most truck drivers will most likely only have to stop once, twice, or maybe 3 times along the way instead of like 5, 7, or even 10 times. This is really convenient, especially 621 miles of range is very good. On top of that, you have other companies out there, once again like Daimler, making their own electric semi-trucks, but do they have charging stations for them? They don't. A regular semi-truck has roughly 4 to 6 times more battery cells than a regular consumer vehicle. If you want to charge your Model S at a regular supercharger, it takes 30 minutes to 40 minutes. For a Tesla Semi, it could take hours. So Tesla, this current moment, is making this massive charging station specifically for the Tesla Semi. And Musk said it could charge the Tesla Semi from 0 to 80 to 90% in roughly 30 minutes. That's really not that bad, especially how Musk is doing both things at the same time. Not only increasing the range of the Tesla Semi from 300, 500 miles to 621 miles, but also installing these massive battery stations, but also installing these massive charging stations for the Tesla Semi specifically. Now, you could come up with the best semi-truck, but you don't have the money or the manpower to make a bunch of these semi-truck charging stations around the country. No one's going to buy a semi-truck. So Tesla's really playing this long term. They know that if they could dominate the logistics industry, they could absolutely make a ton of money. Even Walmart, who's going with Walmart Plus, which is this logistics delivery system that delivers goods to your house in less than a few hours, they have ordered a few Tesla semis as well. Shows you how powerful this vehicle really is. A lot of people just really don't take note about how important the Tesla Semi is. I could pretty much guarantee you in the next 5 years, especially under Joe Biden, we could be seeing a massive push into cleaner energy, EVs, less fossil fuels, etc. So we could be seeing a lot of companies ordering electric versions of the semi-truck, which if you look around, I think the only company is Tesla. You have Hyliion, they make natural gas and they don't have a factory. You got Nikola Motors, who does hydrogen, which apparently trucks don't even work. And you have Daimler, which they don't have a factory yet for the truck. and they have no clue how to make the massive charging stations around different countries. Tesla, they already have a plan to install these massive charging stations for the Tesla semis. On top of that, the Tesla semis are already getting sales, plus they will be coming out to customers first deliveries around Q2, Q3 of 2021. So I think Tesla is about 2 to 3 years ahead of its competition. And where do big companies buy their electric semi-trucks? If I was Walmart, I'll probably buy them from, for example, Tesla, which could promise me a delivery of next year. And guess what? 621 miles. No one is beating that. And also, where can I charge my trucks? Oh, Tesla installed a bunch of massive charging stations specifically for the semi-truck. I think I'll pick Tesla, and the pricing for the vehicles isn't even that outrageous. And last but not least, let's talk about Musk and also a brand new Tesla model. So Elon Musk made some pretty rare comments about a new Tesla model designed in Europe. But this could be a car that we could see only in the European continent. Now, Musk says it could most likely be a small electric hatchback. So there's a few things. Elon Musk took a ride in the Model X and actually looked at some issues about it because European roads, if you guys don't know, are way smaller than here in the US. So a lot of times the Model X can't actually fit through tight corridors or very, very small areas. And on top of that, a lot of people in Europe just simply want a small, decent, cheap car that's fully electric that get from point A to point B. And these smaller vehicles are selling extremely well. For example, General Motors is selling this tiny electric vehicle that's super cheap in China, and it's actually outselling the Model 3. But keep in mind that the Model 3 is way expensive. So Musk and also the Model 3 in China obviously has way more revenue. But it just shows you that a lot of consumers actually enjoy a smaller electric vehicle. If it's cheap, they will be willing to buy it. And with this, we could be seeing Tesla come out with a smaller version. And Elon Musk has also mentioned that Tesla was going to be designing and establishing a design center in Germany. And this is to design a brand new Tesla electric vehicle, but it's going to be specifically for Europe. And they want local talent as well. This is a pretty rare comment. Let's just see what happens because this could be a very interesting deal. I could really see Tesla come out with a small electric hatchback. And guess what? It most likely will sell extremely well. In my opinion, I feel like what Musk really needs to be doing is definitely set up the Gigafactory Berlin first, start making the Model 3s, the Model Ys, and also a battery factory, and then start focusing on the small electric hatchback. I can pretty much guarantee you if Musk comes out with this small electric vehicle, it will sell extremely well. Now, whether or not if this will come out from Europe to other countries is a mystery. I feel like this could be specifically made for Europe. Very similar, for example, McLaren has the 540C. It's specifically for Europe, and everywhere else you can't really get it. So who knows? Maybe you could be seeing a really budget-friendly Tesla. In my opinion, if Tesla does come out with this ultra small electric hatchback, it would not be around $38,000. It'll probably be around $28,000 or $30,000. They can't make it too expensive. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and comment below.